Howdy folks, Fuerev here. In 283 BC, a fellow by the name of Ptolemy II founded a library in Alexandria. That library was destroyed through violence. Various accounts exist as to how this library was destroyed and by whom. Some folks say it was by Caesar, some folks say it was by the Christians, some folks say it was by the Muslims. In any case, it was destroyed as an act of violence, and the greatest repository of knowledge and research that mankind had ever known crumbled into dust, and with it, mankind plunged into a dark age that lasted for 1,000 years. So now, this fellow Terry Jones in Gainesville, Florida, is looking to do kind of the same thing on a very small scale. I'm afraid he won't have anywhere near the same impact, and I'm really very glad. We're fortunate to live in an age when knowledge is easily available to everyone, when we've gotten media to a point where it's actually a relatively inexpensive thing to burn a book. It's just not that big of a deal anymore to burn 1 or 2 or 1,000 or even 100,000 books. Except that in a way it kind of is, because it harkens back to that dark time in human history. I don't want to go back there. Terry Jones has gone on record as saying, "We feel it's maybe the right time for America to stand up. How long are we going to bow down? How long are we going to be controlled by the terrorists, by radical Islam? How long are we going to be controlled by extremism in general? My question is, how long are we going to be controlled by bigotry, by hatred, by willful ignorance, superstition? How long are we going to let these things rule us?" Whoever it was who destroyed the Library of Alexandria, in whatever sequence of events, those were choices made by humans who chose ignorance over knowledge. And as a result, all of mankind suffered. I don't know where we would be right now if that library and all of its knowledge and its tradition had survived. But we've come a long way since the Renaissance. I'd like to see us go farther on. But if folks like this pastor in Florida are truly representative of where mankind is going, I'd rather not have any of it at all. But the difference between me and him, I think, is that I feel I have some say in the matter. You see, he's also gone on record as saying this: "We will not be responsible," says he. We are only reacting to the violence that is already there in that religion." So what he's saying is that whatever happens, if people become violent, if people react to what he's trying to say, to what he's doing, that he's simply reacting to them. That sort of reactivity, without any kind of thought, is what burned the library at Alexandria. It's that tendency to behave like an ape, like a reptile, like some creature in the forest, simply reacting, lashing out. That's what's going to destroy us. So, I see it, and I'm calling it out. I think it's bullshit, and I think it's not okay. I refuse to allow it to pass without a comment. That's all. Take care out there, and good luck.